But during the break, we had this one for the man in red, Ryan Callinan, who's been on an absolute heater this morning. He's taking on Italo Ferreira in the first heat. Yeah, interesting, probably the chemistry once he realised he mashed up with Italo, staying together those two. Here's Italo now, being one of the standout performers this winter, throwing huge airs, getting incredibly barreled, and also paying his dues and taking some heavy wipeouts.
Just surfed really well, a really smart, calculated heat, made some great moves, and here's a heavy one right here, Ross.
Oh, this looks like Ryan Callinan locked in. Very deep again.
Guys are getting pounded out there right now, there's no doubt about it.
They're sending it, Ross. You pull into waves that big. Ryan Callinan in his second round heat, he pulled into a couple of closeouts, kind of came up smiles.
Percentage-wise, you're okay. You know, odds are you're not going to hit your board, but that's not guaranteed, as you know, Shano. Right there, when you get closed out on, you close your eyes for 2 or 3 seconds and you just hope you don't connect with your board. You just get ragdolled on a shallow sandbar. But at least there is sand on the end there, a little cushion.
Well, yeah, Ross, we've seen a lot of wipeouts that didn't look nearly that bad, or the guy, had to get medevac to the hospital. And, pipeline is so dangerous, even when it's sandbar like that. I mean, your board can hit you, knock you out, and there's a lot of patches of reef there too. But Ryan has been surfing great all morning, and he looks really confident. But there's a lot more risk too than just getting hurt out there. I mean, if he had broken his board, which is so easy on a wave like that to snap your board, it takes like 10 or 12 minutes to get back out to the lineup. How's the score? He's smoking this heat.
Smoking the heat, and yeah, he probably has eyes on the lineup like no one else, staying at the Volcom House, perched up on the top deck. He's got the master bedroom at the moment.
Does he?
And he's just watching this all unfold every day.
It'd be hard to have a better heat than he had right now. He's just surfing incredibly well.
Here we go, a bit of movement. This is Italo Ferreira, and this will be just a throwaway score for him. You always kind of get excited if Italo doesn't get barreled on a wave here at Pipe.
Right. He's just got that freedom and so much power. It's just amazing.
Covers a lot of water. Ryan Callinan just trying to rack up a decent heat score total against Italo here to make him work hard for the victory. The clash of two of the star performers this winter at the moment.
Yeah, Ryan Callinan here. This is a nice little barrel. And right now he's got 2 pretty small scores, so you might just better one. Again, we kind of use that word rhythm a lot, but there's a lot of truth to that, taking off now. Oh, big one here. Wow.
Oh, Italo going down in a big way.
Is that Ryan or Italo?
I think it was Italo.
Whew, that would have been the drop of the morning had he handled that thing. Almost got in the barrel there. For practice into the heat. He's pretty cold right now. He's starting fresh. Whereas, Ryan's, he's got a lot of reps. He's catching waves. These aren't great barrels, but, he's staying busy, and things are a little more positive, aren't they, Shano?
Yeah, and you just never know what's going to happen at the end of these heats. A lot of times, if you're in the lead and there's like 8 minutes left, you think a lot can happen, but like one of those big old north swells comes through, and those big old third reefers come through, and it just sends this giant rip right through the lineup and kind of turns the place off for like quite a long time. So a lot of times these barrels that don't look like a whole lot can really mean a lot at the end of the heat.
Whoa, Italo on a monster. And it's just a huge, foamy, ugly piece of water that he's got to deal with. And it's not going to be the 7.34 that he's looking for. And he's so far down the inside now, and he'll get pushed around a little bit here. He might not get another opportunity.
Yeah, he could be done for the event. So that's a lot of people's favorite surfer right there, just getting iced out by pipe.
Yeah, and some heats of Pipeliner won with 2 10s, and some heats of Pipeliner won with 2 1s, and you just never know what you're going to get. And interesting, right before this, Joan Duru had a massive heat total score, and those guys would have been watching that whole thing. And sometimes, when that happens in the Pipe Masters, the guys, you start like waiting too long for the wave of the day, and it's a lot of times all you really need is 2 5s.
Well, 2 4s was enough for Ryan Callinan. He's the first surfer through to the 4th round here at the Billabong Pipe Masters.